and gentlemen, set one has gone in favor of UZ. Scores were 25-15. Green Buffaloes started on a very, very low note, allowing the UZs with a very big margin, which was very difficult for them to catch up. So let's see how far Green Buffaloes will drive themselves into the second set. So we haven't seen much of Apronet, we haven't seen much of Muyunda in this set. We haven't seen much of Charles Akakandelwa in this set. So we are hopeful maybe come the second set, they'll be able to drive back with full energy and with the focus as well of getting a set to make this game interesting. So Green Buffaloes didn't play as expected by the coach and just by a lot of people who are watching. 25-15. Second set underway, ladies and gentlemen. Green Buffaloes have gone down 1-0 set scores to UZ of Zimbabwe. And this team has been a head-on to Green Buffaloes because last year they are the reason they didn't even play the final. So if Green Buffaloes will just slip off a little bit, they might just have an experience of what happened last year. But let's see how far Green Buffaloes will just push. Remember, Green Buffaloes will always run it until the last whistle is blown. So 1-0 set scores, Green Buffaloes trailing by a set. And we have seen the coming in of Panache, and Zenta has been rested on the bench. So let's see. We have just number 17, Smokey, for UZ on the service line. Good save. Well received by Panache. Set at 2. Brilliantly done by Brighton Mwenya. They have started with a lot of energy. We hope for the best in this second set. So in the zone we have Apro, we have Joshua, we have Brighton Mwenya. That's a sealed block already for Green Buffalo. So Muyunda on the service line. Good pass, good set. Another easy point has been given away to UZ of Zimbabwe. So right now it's 1-1, set scores 1-0 for the two teams that are playing. So Green Buffaloes have already gone down with a set. So we have just number 8, Miguel, for UZ Wolves on the service line. So let's see how far Miguel will go. A good save, well received by Mwenya. Set at 2, brilliantly done. The boy still in play. Set at 4. Apronage misses that ball. There is a next touch. There is a next touch, and the point has been given to Green Buffaloes. We have Mwenya Brighton on the service line for Green Buffaloes, just number 14. Ladies and gentlemen, Green Buffaloes trailing by a set. Good save. Well received by Shan. Another ball hit by Sharks. Is that Sharks? No. That's just number 6 for UZ Matthews. Just number 6. For UZ Matthews, and he's even gone on the service line, and that's one player Green Buffaloes will have to look out for. He's been a head on their head. Has given them hell in the first set. A good save. No, and the ball has just gone out. It's Green Buffaloes 3 and UZ 2. So Green Buffaloes will have to up their game in the second set. So we have Apro on the service line. A Good save. Well received by Matthews. Setter sets at 4. There is a next touch. Next touch. Next touch by... There is a next touch coming from Bukali for Green Buffaloes, adding another point to UZ. It's now 3-3. And just number 12, Sharks on the service line. It's a set at 2. Brilliantly done, but the ball is still in play. Let's see. Buffaloes have blocked Mike of UZ. So slowly the momentum is coming for Green Buffaloes. We have Bukali on the service line. Bukali on the service line, just number 8 for Green Buffaloes. So let's see how far Green Buffaloes goes. It's a good save, ball received. The ball just went back again to UZ Wolves. Just number 3 has just made another point for UZ. So Green Buffaloes really have to push and hold on to the block. The block is not as effective as it is supposed to be. And right now we have Clement in front, meaning all the sets will be going where Clement is. So the two top blockers will have to work very, very hard on the block. It was so easy for Wolves, and it's now 4-4. A good pass from Brighton Mwenya. A set on the middle, and Munda has been blocked. I haven't seen much of Munda today. I haven't seen much of Apro today. So these are the key players actually who are supposed to push Green Buffaloes to their winning points. So we have Mike on the service line. Saves a good save. Brilliantly done by Panache. And it's a point. And remember, this is Panache's former team. So he also has a point to prove to UZ. He was the MVP for the last 6 games, but now playing for Green Buffaloes. Panache on the service line. A good save. Ball taken by the libero for UZ. Set an outer. Brilliantly done, but it's an out ball. It's an out ball. Green Buffaloes now lead for the first time 6-5. 6-5. Panache is still on the service line. Buffaloes have to up their morale in this game. A good save. So, don't know what the referee is trying to prove here. All in all, the referee's score is always fine. It's now 6-6. 6-6. 6-6. There's number 3. Shan for UZ on the spot. I see Green Buffaloes bringing in Charles on the block. UZ of Zimbabwe on the lead. 8-6. 8-6. 8-6. Green Buffaloes are receiving. Shan is saving. Good pass from the mist is still in play. Ball is still in play. It's now 9-6. 9-6. 9-6. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of pressure, a lot of tension on the Green Buffaloes side. I think they just have to cool down and play their normal game. No need to panic, no need to follow their tempo. A good pass from Simon. Set at 4. Brighton Mwenya just making a point for Green Buffaloes. It's now 7-9. They trail 2 points. They now trail 2 points. We have Clement Sharma on the service. So Green Buffaloes are down by a set and down on the scoreline 9-7. Good save. Ball received by Mike. It's another point for Green Buffaloes. Now at 8 and Wolves at 9. Wolves at 9. So 1 point difference between the two teams. Let's see what happens. A good save. Well received by Mike. A set at 4. A simple tip. But well taken. 9-9. It's now 9-9. 9-9. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now 0-0, I would say. 9-9. Green Buffaloes have managed to come back in the second set. At least now they're at par. A good save from Chama. So 10-9. The next touch by Mwenya. So Green Buffaloes now trail by a point. They are trailing by a point. Good pass from Panache. 11-9. Green Buffaloes trailing by 2 points. No need to have pressure. Let them just cool down and play their game. 11-9. Good pass from Panache. 10-11. 10-11, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good hit coming from Apro. And we have Muyunda saving. A good save. Well received by Mike. Setter. Next touch. They trail again by 2 points. The next touch by Brighton. There's a lot of pressure. Coming from the Green Buffaloes team. No need to panic. It's just an easy game. 2 points difference. A good pass from Mwenya. $13-10. So Green Buffaloes have to be very, very keen on the nets. Good pass from Mwenya. Set at 4. 11-13. Apro the Beast is back. It's now 11-13, 2 points difference. 11-13. Good save. It's now 12-13. 12-13. So 1 point difference between the two teams. 1 point difference between the two teams. Ladies and gentlemen, semi-final for the men. A good save. Well received. Another net touch by Bukali. So a tactical sub has been made. Leonard is in and Brighton Mwenya is out. That's a tactical substitute. Leonard is in for the pass, helping out Simon there. So there's number 6, Matthews on the service line. So Green Buffaloes have not had it easy. First set was just like this. Second set now. They just have to pull a little bit. The game is not as hard as it seems to be. A good pass from Apro. 15-12. 15-12. Ladies and gentlemen, it's business here. Good pass from Leonard. Good ball. That was a good ball coming from Panache. Good ball coming from Panache. 2 points separating the two teams. And we have Apro on the service line. 13-15. Good save. Well received. Let's see. 16-13. 16-13. 16-13. 16-13. 16-13. 16-13. 16-13. 16-13. 16-13. 16-13. 14-16. Panache has added a lot of value after coming in as a substitute. So we have Bukali on the service line. 14-16. 14-16. Good save. Well received. Setter. Force. 15-16. 15-16. 15-16. 15-16. 15-16. 15-16, ladies and gentlemen. Good save. Bukali has just stepped out. It's now 17-15. 17-15. 17-15, ladies and gentlemen. Green Buffaloes trailing once more. A good pass. The ball is still in play. Sets. 18-15. 18-15. 18-15. 18-15. Green Buffaloes should not go to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. 18-15. We are not safe here. Let's not allow Wolves Z. 18-15. 16-18. 16-18. 16-18. 16-18. 18-16. 18-16. 18-16, ladies and gentlemen. Pressure mounting on the Green Buffalo side. Good save by Panache. Set there. It's a good ball. Set at 2. 17-18. 18-17. I love the energy coming from Panache. And the push also. That's something. That's what we need. We need a player on the court who's able to push others when they are down. So it's now 17-18. A good save. Well received. Set a middle ball, but misses that ball. It's now 18-18. 18-18. Green Buffaloes slowly gaining momentum in the second set. Remember, they've gone down a set in the first set. It's now 18-18. A good save. Panache has just saved inside the net. Another timeout for Green Buffaloes. Green Buffaloes have gone for a timeout. It's not a timeout actually. No. That was not a call for a timeout. It wasn't a call for a timeout. So there's miscommunication between the second referee and the coach for Green Buffaloes. So really, it was not a timeout. It wasn't a timeout. He was communicating to his players. So it's a go-ahead. Wolves now lead 19-18. Green Buffaloes are down by a set, 1-0. Good save. Well received by Mwenya. Set a stick. Chips. 19-19. That was a brilliant toss coming from Clement Chama. The setter for Green Buffaloes, just number 7. So Green Buffaloes slowly are trying to gain their momentum in the second set. We hope for the best. 19-19. Set scores 1-0 in favor of UZ of Zimbabwe. So Clement Chama on the service line. A good serve. Well taken by just number 5. A set on the middle. It's now 20-19. 20-19. So Green Buffaloes not doing much on the block. And right now we have just number 12 Sharks inside the zone. He will be a beast for Green Buffaloes. If the block will not be mounted as much as expected, it will be something else. Good pass from Panache. One hand set. And it's a toss. A brilliant toss by Apro. That was a good toss. We now have Muyunda on the service line. Just number 13 for Green Buffaloes. 20-20. A sub has been made. Bukali is out. And Charles is in. So block-wise right now, Green Buffaloes is still because we have Mwenya. We have Apro. We have Charlie. Mounting the block. A good save. Well received. Set at 4. It's a good ball. A good ball. Done by just number 6. Matthews for University of Zimbabwe. Green Buffaloes again are down by a point in the second set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a thriller. It's a hit one. Very hot. It's a very hot game. Good save. Well taken by Simon. Set at 4. Brilliantly done by Pana. Apronage, just number 11 for Green Buffaloes. Brilliant hit this one was. As long as the ball is high enough for him to hit the ball, he will do the right thing. So setters now have to look out for Apro in this set. We have Panashe, we have Charles mounting the block for Green Buffaloes. 21-21. Set scores, Green Buffaloes are trailing 1 set behind. Good serve. Well received by Wolves. Setter set at 4. Brilliantly done, but the ball still in play. Apronet with the ball. Charles Dawson. Ball still in play. Setter set at 2. Apro with the ball. 22-21. 22-21, ladies and gentlemen. Green Buffaloes are now leading for the second time in this set. 22-21. We have Mwenya on the service line. If only they can maintain the momentum. Serving right, blocking right, receiving right, hitting the ball right. Definitely, they have this set on their hands. 100! 22-22. Sharks is just a beast for you, Zed. It's a tit for tat. Another brilliant ball coming from Sharks, just number 12 for UZ. And UZ are making a substitute. Number 3 is out. And the 13, Brian. This is for the block. This is for the block. 22-22. 22-22, ladies and gentlemen. And we have just number 6 on the service line, Matthews. It's now 23-22. Brian has just served an out ball. So we have Panache. We have actually Apronage on the service line. We are seeing 2 tactical substitutes being made. Tyson is in and Richard is in. Tyson will be serving. So now we have Richard on the service line. 23-22. 23-22. Richard Peary on the service line. Good save. 23-23. 23-23. He's lucky. That ball has not been counted. He's very lucky. It was going to be an out ball. So it's now 23-22. Richard Peary on the service line. Good reception. hit coming from Sharks. So this lineup, Green Buffaloes will have to look out, and is even out for the service. They still have just number 17 and just number 7 to look out for. They are all in the zone. It's now 23-23. Good save. Well received. A set with one hand. 24-23. 24-23. 24-23, ladies and gentlemen. Green Buffaloes will have to be very smart. We have Brian on the service line. A good pass. A set at 4. Brilliantly done. The boy still in play. Set at 4. Another one. And it's an in goal. 24-24. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure indeed coming from both ends. 24-24. Green Buffaloes will be serving. Wolves will be receiving. UZ 24. Green Buffaloes 24. A good serve from Charles. Well received. Set at 4. Blocks. Ball still in play. Another one. It's 25-24. Spike working on the mind of the Green Buffaloes block. Not really hitting hard balls, but just working on their tactical approach of the attack. Looking for spaces. It's now 25-24. 25-24. A good reception. A good set on the middle, but the ball is too low. Set at 2. 26-24. Ladies and gentlemen, UZ 2. Green Buffaloes 0. This is something that was not been expecting. But knowing how Green Buffaloes is, a 2-0 sometimes will not mount to anything. Looking at their energy levels and just how much they really have to win this game. Let's see if UZ will take the 3-0 win or they'll still have to go for another set. So it's 26-24. ladies and gentlemen, the third set is on. Green Buffaloes have not really made any major changes from the team that played the second set. The only inclusion is Bukali, who will be coming in as a middle blocker. So let's see if Green Buffaloes will be able to drive themselves all the way into winning a set, at least in this semi-final. Good save from Chama, well received, sets on the middle. It's 1-0. Today, they have to look out for jersey number 12, ladies and gentlemen. He's been a beast. He's been a beast in this game. He's been a beast in this game. Sharks has just done these guys bad, I'm telling you. If our block will not be effective, it will not just be go on our side. Sharks has an easy one on the middle. The middle blockers really have to push themselves when it comes to blocking this guy. There's number 12 for UZ. 1-0. Set scores 2-0. Green Buffaloes is down. A good save. Well received. Set at 4. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Scores are 1-1. Set scores 2-0. Green Buffaloes is trailing. Green Buffaloes is trailing points. A good pass. A set on the middle. It's another point. Panache has to do a good job on position 4. He has to cover on position 4. He has to cover on position 4. He really has to cover on position 4. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. Good save. It's now 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. Bit of controversy there. The second referee saw something else which is not really convincing for me, because the libero was well positioned where he was. The switch between the libero, what has that to do with the setter switch? So let's find out from the first referee. So 4-1. Green Buffaloes are trailing again. 4-1. These guys really have to push. Let's go, boys. Let's go. We really need to push. We really have to push in this game. Good save and well received. It's now 2-4. 2-4. 2-4. 2-4. It's now 2-4. 2-4. 2-4. 5-2. 5-2. The middle blockers have not helped us today. We haven't seen much of them. Middle blockers have to push Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Good pass from Brighton. Bukali has been blocked. Six two, ladies and gentlemen. Green Buffaloes, what is happening today? What is happening today? A lot of expectations from you guys. A lot of them. A lot of expectations. People back home are waiting for the positive result that will come from this game. Let's just push just a little bit. Just a bit. The block is not as much as we anticipate it to be. 6-2. We are down by 4 points. We are down 2 sets down. So this is not really the game that many were expecting. 6-2. 6-2. A good save. Well received. Set us at 4. But they've given away free ball. It's now 3-6. 3-6. Ladies and gentlemen, Buffaloes really have to push. Going 3-0 down will not be the right thing to do. 6-3. Good pass. Good set. A good block there mounted by Bukali.